Yeah, like I definitely agree here. The Bruno and also the Jawhead, like you said, the identity here from the side of Burmese Ghouls. But EVOS Legends, they are going to play around the Lilia as well as the Masha here. So we are going to be seeing a lot of split push potential with the Masha or maybe even the Kimi in this regards here. So they can have this kind of split push potential, and EVOS Legends, I don't think they have to worry too much here, but they definitely need to worry about what Hylos and Jawhead is going to be bringing into this fight here, especially with the Revitalize in the pool. But Bruno, I feel like in terms of early aggression, EVOS Legends definitely has the upper hand just because the Kimi just scales so well in the early phase. But in the mid phase here, can they drag it long enough for this Bruno to come online, especially up on A007, which is, honestly speaking, Burmese Ghouls has no worries about this here, but Lolita will be secured here from the side of EVOS Legends.
Yep, expected the Lolita pick for EVOS Legends. It's so effective. Guess what Burmese Ghouls have to bring to the table, and we had a discussion about Bruno as well. We talk about why Bruno isn't prioritized because of the fact that he takes too long and he needs the absolute perfect game to be effective.
Yeah, not to mention as well, EVOS Legends, the Lolita pick was pretty much smarter as well because the main damage dealers coming from Burmese Ghouls is pretty much from Bruno and also the Lunox, which is easily countered here from the side of Lolita, especially when the Lunox would definitely try and go in for this kind of team fights with the darkness, the darkening, right? And
yeah,
just one shield would just block all the main bursts coming from Lunox, and that's pretty much the deal here, and that's pretty much the game idea of the drafts here coming from EVOS Legends. But it seems to me Burmese Ghouls, they may have some kind of strategy behind the drafts here to actually figure out the game plan to take down EVOS Legends.
Yeah, and they better do, because if they lose this, they are down to the lower brackets, and no team wants to be there simply because the journey is just 2 times longer. EVOS Legends, they're looking for that winner bracket final slot. Lumina in their previous game on Lolita, absolutely amazing. They're going to give it a game for round 2.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they are going to be playing this matchup here, because if you think about it here, we have not seen the Jawhead Rock combo yet, but EVOS Legends was there to stop them in track here. Can they stop them 2 games in a row? Because why? This is the World Championship we're talking about here. Who's going to be holding the crown? We shall see. Is it going to be one of these 2 teams? We don't know. We got to find out here, because we got 3 days of back-to-back games coming up here. But right now, EVOS Legends, Burmese Ghouls, 1 more game to head into the upper bracket finals.
Yeah, EVOS Legends, their mission is to seek, search, and destroy. They've done the destruction part. Now they're seeking for the winners bracket finals.
Yep, can they search for the glorious pathway? In this case,
I like that.
Well, Burmese Ghouls is the one with the glorious pathway with the high loss, but at the same time, we have to talk a little bit more into towards how they are going to be playing this here from side Burmese Ghouls, because right now they have the crew front, they have the high loss, they have a lot of things to actually stop the tracks of whatever the Kimi is going to try and do here. But if they catch up to Kimi, that's pretty much a done deal here, because they can have the firepower to just run at their faces of EVOS Legends.
Yeah, and that was the strategy for Burmese Ghouls in the previous game as well, right? They focused everything onto one, but he was too far ahead, so EVOS Legends decisively won that. We will take a look at the Celestial Palace, possibly the one last time for this best of 3, because EVOS Legends, they just look absolutely unstoppable.
Yep, our hope is not lost yet here for Burmese Ghouls fans as well, because Burmese Ghouls, they are pulling up their secret strategies here with the Bruno. I feel like the Hylos and the Bruno here is going to contribute a lot in all these team fights here, but can they hit those timings here? We can see the screens here. EVOS Legends, they are worried about this draft as well. Or they seem relaxed.
They seem relaxed.
I don't know.
They seem pretty relaxed and laid back, at least for this game, because game 1 wasn't, they didn't bring too much of a sweat. Burmese Ghouls, they're giving a run for the money. Game 2 of this best of 3 will kick off right now between Burmese Ghouls and EVOS Legends.
Well, this is going to be upper bracket match number 2 with RRQ already taking first match here. Now, EVOS Legends and Burmese Ghouls. EVOS Legends is looking forward to claim it with this 2-0, if and only if they can take down the guys from Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, EVOS Legends, they are looking at RRQ. They're saying, we're coming for you. You might be the first to be in the upper brackets, but we will be the first to make it to the grand finals. And same start, EVOS Legends, I didn't get to bring this up earlier on. They might seem to play a bit slow, but once they turn up the gear, they will put their foot on the accelerator and take it all the way. trying to go for the invade.
Definitely here, and Burmese Ghouls as of now, they're going for invade,
Kid.
but the buff will get secured. Revitalist has been used, but Evos, they're shooting, they're on stop. Look at this, Rex, uncontested shooting from the Kimi, but somehow Burmese Ghouls, they were able to out-tank that here. They call in Oro to join the fight, but because of that, they will be disengaging this fight here, just because they hit those level 2 timings up on Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, luckily that kid stole that buff away. The Revitalized was just way too strong for EVOS Legends to kind of blow through. Luckily for Burmese Ghouls, they got out scot-free, but we saw how Ace tried to contribute, but he was not able to even get in range to land those football kicks onto EVOS Legends.
Yeah, they had to disengage here. They were out of position from side EVOS Legends, and I respect that EVOS Legends did not commit into that fight as well, just because if they commit to that fight here, Burmese Ghouls will hit that level 2 timings just because they got the secure in the blue buff up on Kid 001. And
this is...
They poked it here. They did whatever efficient damage that they did, which was very smart of them, but at the same time here, it's still a 50-50 trade-off as of now.
And this is perfect for Kid 001 because of him getting away with that free buff. He hit level 4, same time as the Lilia. Burmese Ghouls, they're still at a pretty good timing, but here comes the first turtle. Burmese Ghouls, they got the first turtle in their previous game, but look at this. Ice not even close to level 4. Donkey is halfway there. He's almost there actually, and they're gonna pounce on Donkey, and they were gonna get first blood. One now been caught out with the black shooters. Get away the re-engage from EVOS Legends. They will collapse onto Burmese Ghouls. They slay the turtle. They slay maybe double kill for one. Ice will be taken down. Triple kill for the Lilia to kick things off.
Oh, here comes the Luminor Buzz as well, and
Wow!
it connects, and they take another. EVOS Legends showing no mercy. The power of the Kimi, but as soon as they take the turtle buff, they lost Donkey, but that was pretty much a lot of spells being committed from side of Burmese Ghouls here. Now let's take a look at the replay here. You can see EVOS Legends, they were just shooting his way through. Rek was just uncontested, no one. Kufra committed all the spells onto his Donkey. He was pretty much in here, and also Luminaire, what a fantastic flicker over the wall as well.
I'm calling it the Luminaire Blast from now on. Just another great catch from EVOS Legends. We say they put their foot on the pedal and took it all the way. Instantly converted a turtle, unsuccessful turtle into 4 kills. Now 1, 3, 0, and 1 on that Lilia. That black shoe gave him back, took him back to full health. And they were able to just destroy Burmese Ghouls in that unexpected fight.
Definitely here, but the game is not over here. Ice again with the Titan's Revenge, but Rek, he's already level 7. He's hitting like a truck. He dropped Ice by half HP here, but they're definitely looking for the pick-offs here. K01 Darkness is there. The Glorious Pathway has been expanded, but no, they use it to disengage. However, from the sides here, EVOS Legends will take down the Kufra.
That was just Burmese Ghouls being way too careless. The engage was unnecessary. The Glorious Pathway just absolutely wasted in that fight. There was no reason for them to even go for an engage because it's impossible to kill off anyone from EVOS Legends. Because of that, they concede the entire jungle control. They might try again. Donkey is in the front line. They get the kick onto Aura, but Aura will just disengage. One is there as well. You need to keep your eyes on it. Panda, is he going to go for the eject? No.
Oh, they have to play this safely here because Juan is going to be able to stack up those balls, the shadow balls later on here. But at the same time, Burmese Ghouls, they are getting pressured so hard from the side of EVOS Legends. Look at this. Rek is always going to be pressuring here. They have Luminaire always protecting his way through here. Unstoppable was not committed to the fight here, but it seems to me they are going to be focusing on towards the turtle buff here coming from Burmese Ghouls.
Burmese Ghouls, they got the first one, want to go for the second one. Wild Chance just coming from Donkey. They immediately destroy that Lunox, and they steal the turtle away, and they're going to look for more. Ace, they just get 1 kill, but 1 is still untouched. Ice jumps in with the bouncing ball. They lose on turtle in the top lane, but immediate disengage from Burmese Ghouls. EVOS Legend, they lose the turtle, but they gain control of the whole map.
Oh, they immediately trade the turtle. The tower for themselves as well coming from EVOS Legends. They lose the turtle, it's fine. We talked about it, but actually they secured it on the Masha, and Burmese Ghouls, they are in full defense here, and the flicker from Aura getting a solo kill. The disarm is there. What can you do? He's just gonna get a kill. It's a well worth it kill here coming from EVOS Legends. Double kill for them, and because of that, they open the space. Panda is gonna be next. EVOS Legends, they're looking for more. Luminaire Blast connects. Ice with the Revitalize, going for the stun. Cannot outlast the damage output from EVOS Legends as Luminaire secures the kill. K01 is going to be next as well. Rex just wrecking everyone from the side of Burmese Ghouls on this Kimi.
EVOS Legends, they are just... This is literal genocide from the Indonesian powerhouse. They were walking through Burmese Ghouls literally as if they didn't break a single sweat. You can see how EVOS Legends played that fight perfectly. I'd say maybe game 1 broke Burmese Ghouls. They were taking these unnecessary engages. They were not allowed to slow down though. You cannot blame them for being forced into this chokehold because EVOS Legends are just constantly pressuring them, beating them down, and they want to make sure Burmese Ghouls don't get back up.
My oh my, EVOS Legends now having the advantage here with the economy here and the buff. Once again, getting stolen here. The Tyrant's Revenge connects on the one, they get 1 kill, and that's going to be a consolation prize, and that's a little bit small breeding room that Burmese Ghouls needs though.
It's going to be the 3rd turtle spawning for this map, and EVOS Legends, they are already gathered there. They might have lost Donkey, but Donkey will be up in 5 seconds. No problem. They caught Panda. Panda tries to get away. The maximum chance not enough, but Rack will still secure that. Here comes Aura from Black Eye. Lumina Blast again. Watch out for this. Lolita catches on the maybe just the highest, but Luminaire keeping Kid in control. They want to get in, but 1. So much damage. Black Shoe is used. Rack is going to start gathering down. Maybe will be caught out. Kid win to the auto brilliance, but here comes Donkey. 1 on the mega kill. Ice had to get out with Tyrant's Revenge, but no revenge for Burmese Ghouls. EVOS Legends get 4.
Nicely done there, and at the same time, the tier 3 is pretty much exposed here, and EVOS Legends will think about closing this game. The turtle gets scared here, and Panda is trying to go for the ejector. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to find any here. Ice goes for the stun, but doesn't go for the Tyrant's Rage. They're trying to defend as best as we can here. The Glorious Pathway getting connected. Tyrant's Rage here. The tower will take down Donkey, but that's only the tank. The Luminous Blast doesn't connect, and maybe where's the damage output? They need him here, but maybe getting chucked out from Rex. Godlike strength for this Kimi. They're looking for more EVOS Legends. Can they close this game? Luminaire with the stun almost get poked up, but here comes Aura from the side. They will take another one, and the maximum charge. Woohoo!
Rack was left untouched, and now EVOS Legends, they are not able to go for the crystal just yet. 3 members alive on Burmese Ghouls side, but maybe this time they can. Rack this legendary Kid forced to retreat. They're going to force the Order of Brilliance out, but the attention is on the crystal. Double kill for Rack. They're gonna clean house, and maybe he's the only one alive. He will join the rest of Burmese Ghouls. The final Numinum Blast lands on top of his Hydos. Ice has a time revenge. What can they do? Maniac for Rack. Do they want to give him the Savage? Ice decides to not give him that glory. And raw EVOS Legends will. They make it to RRQ in the upper bracket finals.
My oh my, what a crazy performance coming from Rack. 2 Maniacs in a row.
EVOS Legends.
Oh my, sorry. 2 Maniacs in a row for EVOS Legends.
Yes, exactly. And now they've got their wish fulfilled. They are gonna join RRQ in that upper bracket finals, and look at the crowd. EVOS, they are roaring indeed. The roars are deafening from the side of Indonesia. Deserving win. Under 10 minutes for both games. They crushed Burmese Ghouls.
Definitely here, and Burmese Ghouls, they weren't prepared here. You can see Panda, the jaw hit factor was always constantly getting shut down here from the side of EVOS Legends. Every move he tried to do, you saw Luminaire just babysitting Rack all the way from the back lines here. There was this couple plays here where Panda just going for a flag, bam, he tries to go for Unstoppable Force, but unfortunately gets stunned in the tracks of Luminaire, and from then on, he tried to disengage, gets picked off from the side of Kimi, which is unfortunate here. Every move that Panda tried to make from Burmese Ghouls was completely red from EVOS Legends.
Oh yeah, I think Panda was literally a panda. Unfortunately, in this series, he was not able to be effective. You did point that out. And also at the same time, I think the verdict has been reached. Red is still the better marksman compared to A007.
Well, we shall find out here, because why? At the end of the stage here, Burmese Ghouls, they will fall into a lower bracket and say, will they pick themselves up? That's going to be the question here, because bottom side is going to be a brutal bloodbath between all these strong titans in the lower bracket of that.
Been set. 2 Indonesian teams, RRQ and EVOS Legends, will inevitably, it seems like Destiny had this planned out from the get-go. They will meet, but that will be happening tomorrow. We still have the lower brackets matches to witness later on between 4 other teams. But I want to go back to a quick recap of the entire series. We can sum it up with one word: total annihilation. But even so, Burmese Ghouls, it looked like they were not ready to deal with EVOS Legends at all.
Oh yeah, it felt a little bit lackluster as well. I feel like they were struggling in terms of draft pool as well, just because of the marksman division. They don't exactly have... It feels like they are playing around the cloud and also the Bruno a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like they may play a little bit more, but let's take a look at towards the stats here for that matchup between both of these teams here. Rekt had 950 GPM in the previous game. Now he has 1079 GPM from the side of EVOS Legends.
Yeah, it's only achievable if you're getting all the waves and you're farming, literally farming enemy heroes. Again, the whole game. The last game was 10 minutes and 12 seconds. This one was 2 minutes faster. EVOS Legends setting a speedrun record for M1. 0 towers taken for Burmese Ghouls again.
Very quickly done here coming from EVOS Legends. Nicely done as well. The Kimi, you see 54,798 damage done in terms of hero, alongside Lilia with 58,857 damage dealt in the entire team fight here. You have to give credit as well. It's not just Rekt you have to worry about as well. It's also Juan on the side of EVOS Legends that a lot of teams have to pay attention as well, because these guys are hitting like a truck. They're playing their roles to the best of their abilities here. But later on, I'm looking forward to see how these two titans go head-to-head against each other in the upper brackets for EVOS Legends as well as RRQ. However, later on, we're going to be seeing more of the lower bracket finals.
Yeah, and especially for Aura, I believe EVOS Legends were the only team, or are the only team, that managed to optimize Marsha, this particular hero that people brush off from time to time because she just looks so underwhelming. But EVOS Legends made Marsha look so strong that a lot of times it just felt like maybe the other teams did not know how to utilize her.
Yeah.